Hi, my name's Pete Rainford and you're watching Rainford's Brew Lab. It's that time again. It's ultra budget brew time. This week we're going to attempt a 10 pence jam hooch. To perform this mere miracle, we are going to need 250 millilitres of warm water, 750 millilitres thereabouts of cold water, some strawberry jam, 60 grams of sugar, some bread yeast, and our usual 1 litre plastic PET bottle with cap. Price breakdown: sugar 60 grams, 6.5 pence. Jam 2 teaspoons or thereabouts, 2.5 pence. And Aldi bread yeast or Allison's yeast, 1/4 teaspoon, 1 gram, a penny. Total 10 pence. Okay guys, first thing I'm going to do is put 2 teaspoons of our jam into our bottle. Take the top off, eh? Top on a sec while we just get rid of our jam. Put the jam to one side. Okay, now we've got our 250 millilitres of warm water here. If you want to know rough temperature, 30 to 40 degrees Celsius that is. Pour our sugar into our water. Put that to one side, and now just give it a good stir, guys. Make sure all that sugar is dissolved. Okay guys, that's our sugar dissolved. Now I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in our PET bottle along with the jam that's there. Now, put that to one side. Now, put the top on and give this a good shake. We've got to get that jam dissolved into that water. Hopefully without clumps. And also, we're adding some oxygen into this brew by shaking this up like this, which helps the yeast to get going. Okay guys, that's our jam dissolved. Top off. Now I've got nearly a litre of cold water here, which we don't need, we just need enough to bring this up to the shoulder to get us to around the litre mark, because as the title says, 10 pence per litre. Very important. Here we go, some cold water. Okay guys, we can now put that to one side too. Top on one last time. And give that a little shake just to make sure everything's mixed up so we get a true reading, because in a moment's time I'm going to do something that's never happened on Rainford's Brew Lab before, and that's take a reading before I put the yeast in. Boring, I know. There we go. Okay, we're looking to get around a 4% brew with these guys. That tiny bit of sugar, 60 grams, and the 2 teaspoons of jam. 4% is about the best we can hope for, I think. We've got an opening gravity there of 1.032 on the meniscus there. Okay, we can pour that back in, guys, because this is sterilised, sanitised. Similar things. And now we need 1 gram of bread yeast. In my case, Aldi yeast. It's baker's yeast called Allison's. I've got one that's open here. And we just need 1/4 teaspoon, which is around 1 pence, to bring us up to 10 pence. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon. Okay guys, top on, and just put it on about 1 full turn so that you can squeeze the air out like that. See that? That way we don't get a bottle bomb, because CO2 will build up in here once the yeast get to work. And that's it now guys. We need to put that somewhere warm. Between 18 and 22 degrees Celsius is the ideal temperature for around a week. And don't forget to leave that top loose guys, very important. Trust me, I know. Okay guys, see you soon. Good morning. Jam Hooch. Yes, I did say morning, and because the glass is there, it's tasting time. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. It's my job. So, yeah, it's been a couple of weeks since we brewed this, and it's got to be tasted. The bottle's nice and firm, so we've got a little bit of carbonation there. Unfortunately, because it's still in the same bottle, when I open this, it might disturb the sediment, because it'll fizz. Depending on how much it fizzes, which is a shame really. If I'd have put it in a new bottle, we could have had a nice fizzy Jam Hooch. I'm going to get a hydrometer reading, see how strong this turned out. Original gravity was 1.032. If this is down to dry, then we've got around 4.5%, which is enough for our, how much was this? 10 pence I believe. Okay. If this fizzes up, I'm going to pour a glass and then we'll get a reading. Wish me luck. Oh, little fizz. Oh. But it hasn't disturbed the sediment as of yet. Anyway, let's get a pour. Almost completely clear. Almost. Just a little bit of a haze to it, and that's fine. Now let's get some in here for our hydrometer reading. Did it go to dry? Yes, it did. How dry? Bang on, 1.000. So I think that gives us around 4.2, 4.3% if memory serves. Right, put the cap on there. Put this to one side, I'll pull that back in later. The only bit we're interested in is this bit, isn't it guys? So, where's our notes? We brewed this back on 30th March. Today is the 12th of April. So it's had a couple of weeks. It finished fermenting in the first few days, but then I've refrigerated it and cold crashed it to get it to this stage. So 2 teaspoons of jam, 60 grams of sugar, water, of course, and 1/4 teaspoon of Aldi yeast, which is about 1 gram. That's all this needed. 10 pence. Shall we? It's got that kill you smell, but can I smell a bit of strawberry? Ooh, jury's out on that one. Let's go in guys. Cheers. Just a tiny little hint of strawberry. Tiny, tiny. Well, everything's very subtle there. It's only 4 to 4.5%, so we're not going to win any strength awards with this, but it's tasty enough. There's, you know, with 10 pence, how much taste can you infuse in these things? That's taking me back to sitting at breakfast round a swimming pool in Mexico, that is last year, drinking mimosas. you know, something refreshing and ultimately relatively weak, not too strong. No. That's very pleasant, guys. There's no off smells. In fact, it smells very little. Can't really smell much. Taste wise, can I taste a bit of that strawberry? My mind's telling me yes, it's there, but I know it's there. Can I taste it? Not 100% sure I can. But hey, it's alcohol. 10 pence. 10 pence. 10 pence. Oh guys, if you like the video, as usual, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you for the next one in this series, which, if I remember right, is a crust brew, where we go down to 8 pence. Cheers, guys. Ah.